like the rushing of a mighty wind, like the rushing of a mighty wind.
We're not going to ever agree on every goddamn thing. But the one thing we got to agree on is that we are Americans. And to the rest of the world, whether you black, white, Republican, Democrat, independent, or what have you, you know what? They still see you as Americans, all right? So since we're one and the same, let's figure out what we need to do to address the real goddamn problems, you know? Now, as far as it goes for the young white male, I can't speak on his frustration. I simply hope that, you know what, we don't repeat the damn mistakes of the past, because look where it's gotten us after all these hundreds of years. We got to move forward.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not asking you to speak for them. I'm asking you guys to consider listening.
Sure.
Because they're at a point where, I don't know if you know this, a lot of young white dudes have had some pretty fucking tough breaks and no advantages.
Man,
and they grew up in an era. No. Look, everyone has it. Everyone has it.
Nothing about no poor disenfranchised.
But that's the disconnect, man.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that, man.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to hear that. If that's Stephen's message, Stephen has to know that black people aren't trying to hear that. That's not something that's going to make them respond to you in any way you want them to respond. The fact that black kids are being upset, like, nobody cares about that. They really don't. If whatever you have in mind is centered around black people caring that young white folks are getting mad, then you have to change what you have in mind, because that's not gonna resonate with them. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Okay.
Real talk. That's
Okay.
real talk.
Well, real talk. 12 times the murder rate. You don't want to believe it? Fine.
I don't.
And that kid's not going to want to pay
and
reparations.
You know what else on top of that?
Yeah.
I ain't scared. So you can throw them threats out there all you want.
I know you're not scared.
About what the young white man might do.
I know you're not scared because you're 12 times less likely to be the victim of a violent crime from a white person than he is of you. That's a fact.
No, I'm more.
And if you know they're not scared, because they're 12 times less likely to be attacked violently by a white person, then what alarm are you ringing? What alarm are you ringing then? Like, if they shouldn't be afraid, what is the warning? What are you here to warn them about? Are you here to warn them that white folks are going to be even now 15 times less likely to attack them? Like, what is your warning if you know they're not scared? Like, I don't understand. If they're not supposed to be scared, what is the warning? What is the warning about?
I'm 12 times more likely to defend myself against some bullshit. So if the young white boy come with that bullshit,
yeah,
I'm gonna meet that bullshit with some bullshit.
A lot of white people going into black neighborhoods.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of white boys going into black neighborhoods.
Everybody and ain't nobody playing. Understand?
But I think that's.
Well, you guys, come on, let's real talk. You've never seen a white person come in solo into a black neighborhood and start a fight. I don't think you've ever seen it.
Then what are you here to warn them about, Stephen? What are you there to warn them about? What is this thing that's coming that they should be wary of and take into consideration? If white folks ain't going into their neighborhoods to beat them up, what is the warning that you have for them? What are you so concerned about? I'm trying to follow you, Stephen, but I'm having a hard time following.
I don't see black people.
Let's be honest, guys. You're not afraid of young white kids.
But entertain. Steve, you saw a white man going to
If you are, correct me.
So again, so what's the warning? Should they start to be afraid of white kids? I'm so kind of confused with what Stephen is saying. First, he's saying that white kids are really getting upset and we should really be concerned of what's coming. And then when we say, or when they say And then when they say they're going to defend themselves, you say, defend yourselves from what? Yeah, you don't have anything to worry about with white kids. Like, it is so weird. Like, what is your message? Like, you tell them to be worried about what's coming. And when they tell you that they aren't worried, you tell them they don't have anything to worry about. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
I'm agreeing with you,
Yeah.
but I'm also giving you a flip side to that coin that you completely ignored.
No, because he said, I'll stop some bullshit from a white. I tell you, young white guys are afraid when they're surrounded by black guys.
Okay, well don't come around black
I'm
guys.
afraid when I'm surrounded by a bunch of white men. I'm just
Like,
not
if
gonna.
you that
I'm just
afraid
not
of
gonna
black
allow my
people,
feelings.
I'm not.
No, I'm not saying you.
Dude, I'm surrounded. This could be an entire tornado of black fists raining on me for saying the wrong thing.
Steven Crowder. I'm talking to boy that you're talking about. The young white boy that
I'm not
you
even saying I wouldn't deserve
I'm
it.
talking to him. If you're that scared of black people, don't come around black
They're not
people.
scared. They're tired of it.
Well, don't stay away from us.
Great.
You got your own
Great.
area.
Then
stay
don't ask
there.
them to pay for it.
And we're
No,
not
because
oppressive.
once again,
So you want them to stay away but foot the bill.
So you got to do that with everything
And now
else
it's
in
the
the tax
kid, now
code.
it's the boodle, and nothing is
Did
it.
everything-
Stay away from us, but pay for us. Do you realize that
Once
guy's
again,
gonna
you're
hate
ignoring
you?
that other side of the
That
once
guy's
again,
gonna
you're
hate you.
ignoring-
That
once
guy's
again,
gonna
you're
hate you.
ignoring-
That
once
guy's
again,
gonna
you're
hate
ignoring
you.
that other side.
Oh, okay. So there it is. That's what the warning is about. Hate. Don't you realize this guy's gonna hate you? So that's what's coming. What's coming and what black people should be aware of is the white hate that's coming. To this point, that is pretty much the only thing that I've heard Crowder mention as, what's coming with this angry white, young white Gen Z. What's coming is this hate that they're gonna have for black folks. And I think that's what he wants to have as the impetus for black people to change their behavior. But I don't know how successful that's gonna be. Like, black people feel like white folks have always hated them. So this isn't news to them. The fact that these new young white people are gonna start hating them is just gonna, they're just gonna tell them to join the line of people that hate us. It just doesn't seem to be something that they're gonna respond to in the way that Crowder expects them to respond. And I don't know, this just seems to be like an emotional response on Steven's part. He's lost his friend, and he just seems to be really being emotional, because I don't think he's really thought out the requests he's making, the expectations he has for the reception he's gonna get. But ain't nobody really trying to hear that. It's exactly the response that he's gonna get. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. So white folks can hate them all they want. What's gonna be new? As far as black folks are concerned, ain't nothing new. Just pile on to the hate that y'all have always hated us. Ain't nothing new. And they ain't trying to get your love. All they want is your reparations. Black folks ain't trying to get white people's love. They want reparations. And white anger and white frustration and white fear is more of a reparations to them than white people feeling loved. And that's just what it is.
I want you to listen very, very carefully.
Tell the youth them to be strong. You can't tell the youth them to preach wrongs.
While you trod it on these lands, just remember every man is equal. Yeah. Each one teach one, and a father God, him a the only done. So make we reason, smoke trees, span the ends, all the deep meds. Take a look at life, and don't close your eyes. Sometimes things happen, and it's no surprise. And I just, so it go, so it go, so it go, so it go. It's the government no have no heart, them no care about poor people. Yeah, bigger heads no love people again. Them worse than Hitler them. Me see friends now reason again. Vex through whistle a blame. More time it hurt me to see how the face deal with the eagle of them. Regular me see it a pain. Regular me see it a pain. Take a look at life and don't close your eyes. Sometimes things happen and it's no surprise. And I just, so it go, so it go, so it go, so it go. It's the government no have no heart, them no care about poor people. Social commentary. Drop the one, your principle, you don't know. The global will come and do it. Some people life every day, it's stress. The high price from JPS, that topic is currently. Jah alone, him a go help you. We need food, cause we no healthy. We are feel the pain, beg you protect we. In our life, we have no fenfe. Take a look at life, and don't close your eyes. Sometimes things happen, and it's no surprise. And I just, so it go, so it go, so it go, so it go. It's the government no have no heart, them no care about poor people.